Go get him, boy.
Speak the word so that you may pass. The friend of the old sage may pass.
You come back to trade, stranger? You won't be disappointed.
You have come here, living flesh, to seek audience with Lord Lewis? Then prove you have the knowledge required to meet him. To whom was Lord Lewis born? Very good. Who does Lord Lewis serve? Very good. What was Lord Lovis's greatest victory? Very good. Who was the fiend that set in motion Lord Lovis's downfall? Very good. What was Broken Valley called when Lord Lovis still ruled supreme? Very good. And that completes this test of knowledge. Your wisdom is exemplary. You may address my master and wear the pendant with which his house is symbolized.
What have we here? A mortal wandered into my tower. By accident, I'm sure. My thoughts are my own, if you don't mind. But it's nice to see the art of mind reading is still popular among the educated few. You'll find the chest next to my throne unlocked. Consider it a little reward for the amusement you bring. A fellow Dragon Knight sent a champion. An interesting turn of events, though not unexpected. Was she now? And how is it I may help you? As luck would have it, I know what Talana wants to do. And though I applaud her intent, I am apprehensive of her immediate goal. The Hall of Echoes. Therein dwells the soul of his one great desire, Egerna. He and she are soul-forged, one in spirit and being. When death dawns on either of them, it takes them both. But Damien cast the spell when his beloved had, but moments before, suffered bloody execution. This reversed the nature of the spell. Now, should Egerna be brought back to life, it is Damien who will die. That was Talana's quest. Now it is yours. No, you call us betrayers, but it is we who were betrayed. Damien corrupted the mind of a fellow knight and made him stab your godlike champion in the back. He did what he set out to do. The Divine is dead. His demonic army suffered great losses, yes, but away from human eyes. He is rebuilding his forces. How well he planned his devious game. Egerna was revenged, and while he knew it would take decades to regain his strength, the Damned One made sure mankind had another enemy to fight. Which was exactly what the Slayers did. They eradicated the old race, paying no heed to the slumbering threat that is Damien. I cannot say, though I know my former master, Maxos, the Dragon Mage, once found it. As always, he wrote down all the research he did. This book must still be in his temple, not far from here. No one has been there for a very long time, but I possess a key. It is now yours. Finding the Hall of Echoes will be a long and tough journey, but should you succeed, our old enemy will be destroyed. Go to the temple, find the book. While you are there, maybe you can take care of some small matter for me. When Damien grew up under the tutelage of the Divine, He was unaware of the fact that he was the incarnation of the great evil destroyed by his foster father. But the Black Ring knew, and sent a young witch to awaken his dormant powers. This she did, and they even fell in love. All went well for the pair until Igerna was found out and beheaded by the Divine. Damien, who had in the meantime, in the strictest of secrecy, become a great wizard, soul-forged himself with his beloved as she felt the blade. It was then that the first demon war was waged and won by the Divine and his army of paladins. The second Damien's Scourge, the Great War, fared less advantageously, as you are well aware. It ended in no more than a bitter stalemate. The winner has yet to be decided. My salvation. I do not dwell here, a mockery of both life and death by my own will or wish. No, my friend. I failed Maxos, and this is my punishment. You may judge for yourself. I was tasked to guard these lands against demonic incursions. But as time passed and my might rose, I grew callous and decadent. Vigilance traded places with indulgence, duty with sloth. When the demon lord Baal came, and with him his armies, the valley was overrun. This is why I was punished. Your words are harsh, but they ring true. Nevertheless, I have sought redemption, but received none. Too long, champion, have I been rotting without decay. Maxos ripped my soul from my body and imprisoned it in a soul stone in his temple, close by, yet an infinity away. Go to the temple and bring me back my soul. It is in the possession of my old rival, Amdusias. Destroy him and return. I assure you, your reward will be substantial. He was a wizard of such vast knowledge he became respected by dragons. They taught him things no human had ever heard of. And when he built his battle tower, a giant spire filled with magic, they gave him the ultimate ability. Like themselves, he could turn ordinary beings into dragon knights, which made him the most powerful creature in Riverlong, save for those of the ancient race. He could have conquered and enslaved this world if he wished, or turned it into a paradise. But that kind of power and dominance, be it for good or evil, did not interest him in the slightest. Only knowledge counted for him while his dragon knights ruled Riverlong. Knights such as Orobas, Talana, and myself. Until one day he disappeared under circumstances unknown and was never heard of again. This was almost a millennium ago. Ever since then his battle tower stood empty, until Lycan broke its magic seal and used the citadel as a laboratory to conduct his dark experiments. The dragons are the old ones, the dragon knights their most powerful servants. They are humans, chosen by dragons when quite young and imbued with dragon magic. They are more powerful and intelligent than normal humans, even live much longer. Their most amazing gift is the mastery of the dragon form. In the guise of our dragon masters, we, their knights, are kings among men, rulers with powers unmatched. When the true dragons show themselves less and less over the centuries, the common folk made no distinction between the two anymore. Now some don't even realize there is a difference. An enormous difference. A long time ago, he and I were chosen by Maxos to become Dragon Knights. But one day, when we were young men, not a day over 17, and as brazen as all youths are, we tried to utter spells too potent for our still novice-like capabilities. A hurricane of flame ripped through a small city, killing hundreds. In awe, we stared at the beauty that is apocalypse, until our tutor arrived upon the scene. Enraged, he vowed he would teach us the constraint and responsibility that come with the ways of the wizard. To make sure we'd listen, he said only one of us would become a Dragon Knight. Ever since that moment, Amdusius and I became bitter rivals in the race for dragonhood. A race I ultimately won. Amdusius remained an acolyte in the Maxos Temple, where he now, with boundless glee, holds my soul in his possession. What do they say? That you were a slayer once? Only when the blood of the dragon flows through your veins like 1,000 fires of might and lore are you truly born. What came before matters not. It was of no consequence or validity whatsoever. Yes, I have, and have grown more knowledgeable and more bitter in all those many years. Most have forgotten me, but I have not forgotten Rivellon. With great fury, I watched Damien destroy her as I stood helplessly by. It is good to know that at last another strives to spell his doom, and at the same time redeem the name of dragons. Only the raw dragon power that is locked in Maxos Dragonstone may unleash your slumbering dragon potential. That it is in the battle tower. And in the battle tower is Lycan. He is the necromancer. Probably the vilest living creature in Rivellon. Sicker even than the damned one, and second only in power to Damien. Death, pain, mutilation, and horrible resurrection are his life, and very much his lust. To become a dragon, you will have to destroy him. A deed many have dreamed of, but none have ever dared to execute. As you wish, Dragon Knight.
You sure showed Robin a demon damn well.
Ah, you're back. What news? Good show. Let's have them. And here's your money. And you, Slayer. This is a restricted area, Slayer. In a cell, out of a cell. Pretty much the same down here. Oh, yes, of course, Slayer.
Slayer, come to visit poor Peavy in his cell. Jail. In jail. Now I'll never be able to enjoy my little treasure I buried near the old teleporter statue. Fine, I think. It's strange, though, to imagine the village, the sunlight, and me in here for years.
A warm welcome to you, Slayer. I am Rodney, Captain of the Guard. Join the Guards, they said. See the world, they said. Meanwhile, I see nothing but these barracks walls and the administrative papers they keep throwing my way. The village itself has been quiet lately, but there are always the much-feared outlaws. Check the wanted bulletins to see which criminals we want brought to justice. But beware, there is a reason this scum is still at large. Even veteran guards shy away from hunting them. Well done. Here is your reward, Slayer. Remember, there is more gold to be earned if you manage to eliminate those other outlaws. 2. What brings you back to the barracks? Well done. Remember. What brings you well done. Remember. What brings you back? Well done. Remember. What brings you back to the barracks again? What is there to say? It was the first edifice to be built here at a time we humans were a rare sight in this part of Rivellon. That was long ago, when a dragon knight still ruled here, and this land was known as the Valley of Shrines. The fact that a military building was the town's first construction is telling for the hardships its settlers had to endure. But they persevered, and soon a wall was built. Then a smithy, a mill followed, and so on. The top floor of this barracks was built only after the Great War, which is why there are no stairs leading up to it. Only a rather inconvenient ladder. What's this? Farmer Jackson's diary. Why did you bring this to me? By the divine. Cobb, a murderer? Then I have no choice but to arrest you. Just solved a 10-year-old murder case, Slayer. I'm impressed and grateful.
Wanted. The following menaces. Claim your... You walk away.
Welcome, Slayer. Do you bring news of the bandit camp? You do? That's amazing. Tell me all, Slayer. Capital job, Slayer. Very well done. You have more than earned your reward. I'll ask for reinforcements from other of the river towns. Soon those bandits will be in the street.
Carl. I am here to arrest you.
Arrest me? What's all this then?
You botched up the perfect crime by writing about it in your diary, you fool.
My diary? How did you... Oh no. This can't be.
Come along now, Carl. You'll have to spend a few years in a cell. More than enough time to reflect on your stupidity. Come on, men. Your fellow soldiers are fighting for the glory of the new order, and you have the honor to partake. Show those barbaric bandits no mercy. No mercy whatsoever.
Yes, sir.
Dragon Slayer, over here. Here we are, ready to engage our foe, and Lewis is nowhere to be seen. Coward. The new order is laying siege to the bandit camp, but that rabble can swing swords and hurl spells better than we thought. Yes, that's true. We should have prepared the assault better. So how about it, Slayer? Feel like gutting some scum? Thanks, Slayer. Here, let me show you the way in.
Not yet. Be warned, Slayer. We may have exterminated this rabble, but that temple is another matter. I can't get that priestess's last words out of my mind. All are equal in death and in its black eternity. Even the poorest shall walk the same path as kings. The architecture suggests draconic influence. That's ominous enough already. And it doesn't end there. We killed the guards and a priestess who were guarding the place with their lives. I sent in a few men, but they have not returned. And I heard screaming from within. I'll not allow more New Order soldiers in, but you are, of course, free to do as you please.
Stand back. No New Order pig shall part.
Lord Lycan will reward me well for the head of a slayer.
Are you? Only Lord Lycan is such a one, you fool. And he's a Dragon Knight. Enjoy this temple hall, also known as Death's Antechamber.
I can't! Not yet. I have been poisoned! I have been poisoned! I don't feel too good. Not yet. I
killing me! Ah! I have been poisoned! Not yet. I can't. I have been poisoned. I have been poisoned. Shiny. I have been poisoned. Arise, my pet. It's stuck. Oh! No more magic for me, I'm afraid. Oh, my wounds are grave. Take that. Another one to add to... the collection. Looks like I'm not getting in. Lost! I'm out of spells! Rise, my pet! Too easy. Another one to add to the collection. My wounds are grave.
You made it further than I thought. Good. Here we shall do battle under the all-seeing eyes of my master. Don't worry. This is only the first of many deaths in Lord Lycan's experiment chambers.
Shiny. Another one to add to the collection.
Ah, I have a new chief corpse deliverer, have I? Soon, I shall unlock the powers of the Dragonstone, and I will be a Dragon Knight in reality as well as in role. Good. Jagon was starting to drag his feet. Supposed to be? How dare you question me, you asinine worm! Ha! Sad imposter. Talana. But what is this? You... It can't be. It cannot be. The battle tower is mine. You shall not have it. You cannot have it. Ah.
You just made a powerful necromancer wet his robes. A peculiar achievement, I must say. But this Dragon Knight imposter can wait. The Maxos Temple should be our priority.
Return alive and well. What did you truly? I'll keep my troops out. Divine blessings to you, Slayer. Can I aid you in some way? Always ready, Slayer.
Victory! This is a great day for the New Order. And the Dragon Slayers. That goes without saying.
We heard you exposed Carl's dirty little secret. I bet Captain Rodney was grateful.
Hello again, Slayer. I have received word of this new Slayer, and I congratulate you. You are a credit to your order. I only wish it was mine that had the honor of counting you among her members.
As you will, Slabbies.
Hello again, Slayer. Fine?
The door won't open.
Here's the cretin what got me incarcerated.
I'll be out of here in no time. All I need is a spoon and a Zeppelin pilot's uniform.
I'm no half-wit, even if you think I am. Oh, go on, get out of here. Leave me to rot. That's what you want, isn't it?
Slayer, always a pleasure to see you. My arm still stings, but otherwise I'm okay. One fairer than mine. All-seeing sun ne'er saw her match since the world's begun.
Yes, you mentioned something already.